Once upon a time, in a land far away, there existed a tranquil lake, nestled amidst rolling hills and lush greenery. This lake, known to locals as the Whispering Lake, held a mystical charm that drew travelers from far and wide, seeking solace and serenity. On the shores of the Whispering Lake stood a small cottage, its weathered wooden walls adorned with ivy and roses. Within its cozy confines lived an elderly woman named Eliza. Despite her age, Eliza possessed a youthful spirit and a heart full of wisdom. Every evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Eliza would sit by the fireplace, her hands busy with knitting needles, and regale visitors with tales of the Whispering Lake. She spoke of its shimmering waters that mirrored the starry night sky, of the gentle breeze that danced through the trees, and of the melodic songs of the birds that called the lake home. One such evening, a weary traveler named James stumbled upon Eliza's cottage seeking refuge from the trials of the world. His shoulders sagged with the weight of his burdens, and his eyes bore the marks of sleepless nights. Eliza welcomed James with a warm smile and a steaming cup of herbal tea. As they sat by the crackling fire, James listened intently as Eliza spoke of the healing powers of the Whispering Lake. "It is said," Eliza began, her voice soft like a summer breeze, "that those who immerse themselves in the waters of the Whispering Lake find peace and tranquility beyond measure. The whispers of the lake carry away the worries of the mind and the aches of the soul, leaving behind only serenity." Intrigued by Eliza's words, James resolved to visit the Whispering Lake at dawn, hoping to find the peace he so desperately sought. The following morning, as the first light of dawn painted the sky in hues of pink and gold, James set out on his journey to the Whispering Lake. The path was lined with wildflowers, their delicate petals glistening with dew, and the air was alive with the chirping of crickets and the rustling of leaves. As James approached the shores of the lake, he was struck by its beauty. The water sparkled like a sea of diamonds, and the surrounding landscape was bathed in the soft glow of the rising sun. Without hesitation, James waded into the cool waters of the lake, feeling its gentle embrace wash over him. He closed his eyes and allowed himself to surrender to the tranquility of the moment, feeling the weight of his worries slowly lift from his shoulders. For hours, James floated upon the surface of the Whispering Lake, letting its soothing waters envelop him in a cocoon of calm. With each passing moment, he felt himself growing lighter, as if the burdens of the world were being carried away by the gentle current. As the sun reached its zenith in the sky, James emerged from the waters feeling rejuvenated and at peace. His heart felt lighter, and his mind was clear of the doubts and fears that had plagued him for so long. Returning to Eliza's cottage, James found the elderly woman waiting for him with a knowing smile. Without a word, he embraced her tightly, grateful for the wisdom she had shared and the peace he had found at the Whispering Lake. From that day forward, James carried the memory of the Whispering Lake in his heart, knowing that whenever life grew difficult, he could return to its shores and find solace in its gentle embrace. And so, dear listeners, if ever you find yourself in need of rest and renewal, remember the tale of the Whispering Lake, and let its soothing waters carry you to a place of deep and restful sleep.